Record to the cloud. Okay. Sorry, people on the recording, you just missed the best thing ever. I just did the best opening in the whole wide world. Okay. I'm going to show y'all this John Maxwell. I did a video to it, but I want you to listen to the words. And what I want you to listen to is what was your reason to change? He's going to give you some. So when you hear yours, I want you to write it in the chat. Okay. And then we're going to do an activity. Okay. Can y'all just see a video, like a paused video? Okay.
People change in 4 different seasons. People change when they hurt enough they have to, when they see enough they're inspired to, when they learn enough that they want to, and when they receive enough that they're able to. Those are the 4 times that people change.
Okay. Hurt enough you had to. Mary Kane, hurt. Oh gosh. Okay, most everyone, it's true. Yes, hurt and see. How long did you watch your coach before you contacted your coach? I'd love to know that. Put that in the chat. A year, a day, okay. Year and a half, 2 years. I always ask my clients this when I'm talking to them and when they're ready. Like, why are we on the phone today? Because today the pain point moved, right? You were hurt enough, you made a change, decided to make a change. Okay. So I just love that audio because I really want you to listen and think about that. So here's the next thing I want you to do. We're going to do an activity. I want you to grab a piece of paper. If you're driving or whatever, you're just going to have to do it mentally in your head. I like pen to paper. I do. I like pen to paper. I think there's something about that that helps our brain remember things. But I have a few things I want you to write down. Okay. First thing is your name. Write your name. The next thing is Lori Ludman. Your thing on your rear view mirror is freaking hilarious. It's whatever that Yankee candle. It is blowing in the wind. If y'all are on the first screen, you see Lori Ludman's, what do you call her? Car smeller good thing flowing. Okay. Your name, you put when you started playing. If you can't remember the exact date, just put, November 2018 or whatever. How much you've lost, who your coach is. Okay. So name, when you started playing, how much you've lost, who your coach is. And then I want you to put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I spy my client, Becky, who's one of my rock star clients. She is a really good rule follower. I love her. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underneath that, and y'all, I'm just using Christmas as a marker. So if you're not Christian and Christmas isn't meaningful to you or whatever, you can just pick a date towards the end of December. You can pick the 31st or whatever. But here's what I want you to write underneath that. I weigh blank. I weigh blank on Christmas morning. I weigh blank on Christmas morning. Is everybody ready? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick video. I am going to share with you, I'm going to share the 5 things I gained from my loss. So this is what I want you to think about. It doesn't matter if you're on day 1 of plan or a week into plan or 2 years into plan. Things have changed for you in a good way. I know they have. There's no way they haven't. So we lose weight, but we gain so much more, right? So this is where I want us to focus on the positive and focus on our wins. I'm going to explain an example somebody gave me once. I was doing this exercise with a group, and one of the things a lady, had written down was, there are no more piles. And I was like, what do you mean? There's no more piles of what? And she said, I always had to put piles at the bottom of the stairs because I could not carry stuff up the stairs. She could not. Someone else had to carry stuff up the stairs. So with her loss, she gained that there's no more piles at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, does that make sense? So it can be a physical thing, emotional, it'll probably be some of both. And as you watch this video, you're going to see my 5 things. You might even see your coach in the video, maybe. And I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. And as soon as the video stops, I'm going to hit start on my timer and you are going to write down your 5 things. Okay? Does everybody understand the assignment? Does anyone have a question? Everybody good? Okay. So you are thinking right now, from your perspective, what are your 5 things? And here we go. Okay, I do want to show y'all this before I show the video, just in case you didn't. So this is me, like basically when I started playing, and this is now. Because sometimes I think y'all see and you're like, you don't know. You don't know how hard. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, here we go.
People change
Oh, wait, sorry.
in 4 different.
Well, Lord help us.
People
Lord help
change
us.
when they hurt enough they have to. When they see enough,
Wrong video. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Here we go.
Don't know the difference between right or wrong. I don't care, I wanna feel it all. Really chasing pockets full of dreams. It's back and never come back. 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 Don't look back, I wanna live it all. Don't look back, I wanna live it all. Don't look back, I wanna live it all. Don't look back, I wanna live it all.
2 minutes. Go. About 30 more seconds. Right, guys. I'm writing in the chat, receive enough that someone asked, what are the four things? Okay, y'all, before we do this, I want you to put a one in the chat if you're a client only and you're not a coach. Okay, good. Yay. All right. Did you write down your five things? Did they surprise you? I can't wait to hear some of them. So here's what I'm going to do. I want a few of you to come off and share your answers. I want to be respectful of everyone's time. We're only going to do a few, and then I'm going to give y'all some tips. And if anyone has questions, I'll answer some questions. But here's what I want. This is to cheer you on. You're going to see yourself in some other people's answers. I guarantee you will. And I want you to start listening and watching for a theme because there will be one. I'm not going to say the word that comes up so much, but I promise you, you're going to hear it. So I can't wait to hear what people say. All right. I would like Julie. Are you going to kill me? Julie Rose. Julie Blah. I'd love to hear yours.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Julie.
Do I have background noise? They're doing yard work outside the building.
No, you're okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So tell everybody where you're from, who your coach is, how much you've lost. Tell everybody the things at the top, and then tell
Okay.
them your five things.
All right. I'm Julie. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I originally started Optivia in 2022, but I'm a restart as of July 4th, 2025. I'm down 35 pounds since July, and my coach is Shelly Good.
Hey, Julie, I'm so proud of you. Okay, tell us your five things.
You're gonna make me cry.
It's okay. Oh, look, everybody cries on this. It's okay. Can anyone relate to being choked up a little bit? Yes. Look at everyone's with you and waving at you, Julie. It's okay. We're with you.
So my first one is I believe. I'm confident I will not fail. I have more energy. I'm not getting winded on the stairs.
Yes.
And I actually jogged last week unintentionally, and it was like, whoa, I just ran.
Unintentionally. How does one unintentionally jog? That is hilarious.
I was a chaperone at my daughter's skating rink party, and I had to run across the skating rink to get to the center and help some kids. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just ran.
You did it. Does everyone identify with Julie? What's the word that you heard? Because she said it. She already said it. Did you hear a word that stuck out to you? Yep. Confidence. Is everybody, I mean, it's the first thing you get. And when you keep honoring your commitment to yourself, you know and believe you can do it. Like Julie said, she believes. That was the first thing she said. She believes. Julie, thank you. And look how everyone, you need to read the chat. Everyone's connected with you. Okay, Becky. It's okay. I'm going to ask you to, y'all, Becky's my rule follower. I just asked you to unmute, Becky. See if you can. If you can't, well, there you go.
Hi.
Hey, Becky. Are you going to kill me? You can kill me later.
No,
Okay.
no, I love you.
I love you too.
Uh,
Tell everybody how much you've lost. Tell everybody the goodies before you give us your list.
okay, I started August, I think 28. My coach is Molly there, who I'm very thankful for. I've had a coach before, and Molly's amazing. I'm so thankful for her. She encourages me when I'm down. And anyway, today I've lost 32 pounds. And it's been a struggle, and I think we finally figured out what I needed. I needed more protein.
Protein, yeah.
And we started the active shake.
Yeah, the way.
And along with a shake. And boy, that kick-started me.
Yeah.
So the last 3 days, I've really done well. So anyway, my first one is movement, to be able to move better. It's just little things like drying off in the shower. It's so different.
Yeah. But Becky, that's not little. That is huge. Like if that's something that's difficult to do, isn't it amazing that
Mhm.
things that you don't even think about that now you're like, oh my God, that was a pain. Like it's easier now, you know?
Well, I started out at 253, and so I'm down at 221.
Yes.
So it has made a huge difference. Clothes fit so much better, more confidence, happier, and closeness. This made me cry. My husband,
Yeah.
who I dearly love, and it's really made a huge difference.
Oh my gosh, Becky, I love you.
Thank you.
Are y'all connected? I mean, and y'all, Becky, let me tell y'all a little bit. So if you're not 10xing with your coach, if you don't know what that means, I want you to ask your coach. I'm going to explain it real quick. Because Becky is doing that with me. So 10x means you send your weight each morning and your food log from the day before. That's what my clients do. So Becky, like this morning, has already sent me what the scale said this morning with her food log from, and Becky, thank you so much for sharing. I love you. Her food log from yesterday. And it doesn't have to be crazy detailed. I mean, it can be 7:30, Optavia cereal with 1/2 cup unsweetened vanilla almond milk. 9:30, peanut butter bar. Nah, I mean, just simple, simple with the time. And then with your lean and green, you write, 6 ounces of chicken breast, salad, whatever it is. She sends me that every day. And where Becky and it's helped me to coach her because we've seen like she stays perfectly on plan. She doesn't do any of the crap that I used to. I mean, I told you how long it take me to decide to do it the right way, like Becky is. So she was getting frustrated because her weight wasn't moving. And y'all, I do want you to know this. If you weigh every day, which I really recommend, you're going to see the scale fluctuate up and down, even perfectly on plan. If you go out to dinner somewhere and stay on plan, the scale will very well could be up the next day simply because of the sodium that's in the food. It's not because you went and ate French fries. It's just sodium in a restaurant. You can taste it. Like I just don't salt my food really. So in a restaurant, I'm like, bleh. I mean, sometimes it's just, you can taste it so much. So, but if you weigh every day, it takes the power of the scale away, which I know sounds counterintuitive, but it really, really does. Like it's just part of your day. Like I get up, I pee, I weigh, brush my teeth, I put on my Pilates stuff, take Bunky out, and go. Like it is just a part of my day. But I do write it down as well. I might run and go get my little pad of paper and show y'all because I really want you to do this too. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hello. So if you don't have a Renpho scale, Renpho, I want you to buy it today. It's like $29. It is the best scale. It gives you 13 pieces of information. So it's not just the number you're looking at. You're looking at visceral fat. You're looking at your BMI. You're looking at your fat percentage, your water weight. It puts you in a healthy competition with yourself. And the main one I want you to worry about is the visceral fat. That's what we want to go down. As your weight goes down, everything's going to improve, but that visceral fat is what we want to see go down because the visceral fat is fat around your organs and we do not want that. Okay? So, Renpho, Renpho, that's the scale. In addition, I want you to get, like, I just have this pad of paper. I mean, look how old it is. It used to be this thick. I've had it forever. I make a page for each month. See that? I put December and then I have a date. I have the whole month, every single day written out. And every day I get on the Renpho and then I write it down every day. To where if I Like I'm going to Coleman, Alabama for a coach thing. I'm leaving on Wednesday. I'm bringing my pad of paper and my travel scale because it's so part of what I do. It feels weird. Mary Kane, your visceral fat will decrease as long as you lose weight. That's how it decreases. It will. It's slow, but it'll drop as you continue to lose weight. So write this down every day. Just put, because it really helps to it helps to look at it like that, like from beginning to end and have it all in front of you. You can see that on your Rentho scale too, but I really, really, really like this addition of writing it down. And your brain knows, okay, because we're about to set a weight with a date in a few minutes. Your brain knows and just put the weight down, CC, yes. All you do is write it down. That's it. That's it. Trisha, that's a good point. Your metabolic age is older than you are. It will not be for long. And I will tell you that is the thing that takes the longest to change, that the metabolic age. So the visceral fat and the metabolic age, those are the things we really want to watch, okay? I would love to hear from a few more people. Yes, there is a Renpho travel scale, Susan. Just look on Amazon. There's one. I'd love to hear from a few more people about your 5 things. You can raise your hand or kind of wave at me. Lewis has to unmute. Lewis, are you a coach?
I am, yes.
You are? Okay. So I really do want to hear from clients, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
Sure.
I missed. Oh, it's quite
It's
all right.
okay. I didn't say that at the beginning, but go ahead. Just go ahead. It's all right.
All right. Started May of 2020. Lost my coach.
May of
Aaron
2020?
McAvoy. Yes.
Oh, that's when I restarted. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, that was my initial entry. Over 8 months, I lost 110 pounds. And then I 5-1-ished it for a good 3 years while
Yep.
coaching and gained and lost the same weight over and over again.
Yep.
When we transitioned to Melissa Tarleton's group a week or two ago,
Yeah.
I think it was the week before Thanksgiving. I don't know, something shifted in me. And that Monday morning, I woke up and I was just on plan 100%. And I'm now down another 14 pounds.
Go,
Since then.
Lewis.
It's pretty fantastic.
Amazing. Oh, I'm so
yeah.
proud of you. Okay, give us your 5 things. God, see, you made a decision. Did y'all hear that? He made a decision. Something shifted and he made a decision and he didn't overthink it. He just did it and went with it. I love that, Lewis. Keep going.
My number 1 was cheaper clothing. It was like a secondary gut punch every time I had to go buy a pair of pants or something, and I was paying $5 more than everybody else because of the extra X's.
Yeah.
And then freedom of movement, seemingly unlimited energy reserves. I have so much energy, it's crazy. Of course, a lot of self-confidence. I was not in love with myself at all, and that has changed significantly over the last several years. And then, finally, coaching. It's a means to financially support my family while helping other people feel better about themselves, which is just awesome.
Yes, it's the biggest, and I always say coaching is the biggest insurance policy. Lewis, something that you said even as a coach, you were gaining and losing. Y'all, I was coaching in that whole story I told you because I started coaching 2 weeks into plan. So that whole back and forth was happening when I was a coach. So coaching doesn't mean you're perfect. It just means you're extra in. Like, I have to do this with y'all. Like, I guess, I don't even feel like I'm working right now, but I guess I'm working. But this is the only way that I will stay in a healthy weight is being a coach because I've done every diet. I was really good at losing it and really good at gaining it back. Really good. Better at that, right? Do you identify with that? Have you done anything and gained it all back and really good at it, gained it back and more? I was so good at that. This is the only thing that has enabled me to be consistent. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. It just means I'm consistent. Okay. All right. Anybody else like to share? I love hearing these. Hi, Linda. Are you a coach?
No.
No. Okay, great. All right. Tell us all
Molly.
the things at the top and hi.
My name is Linda Antley. I'm in Homosassa, Florida. I started August 4th of 2025. I've lost as of today, 46.6 pounds.
Go, Linda.
My coach is Dana Gower. She's
Oh, I love
amazing.
Dana. Yes.
Um, and my 5 things are my blood pressure is so much better. Originally, when I started, it was really high, 153/99 after I mowed. And then the next time I did it, once I was on plan, it was like 117/74 right after, 116. I mean, anyway, no pain in my joints. I have endurance. I'm not breathing hard all the time. I have great blood work. My cholesterol is so down. It was 271, and I'm not on medication, and it's now down 112.
Oh my God,
I'm
Linda
telling you. I know. It was so good. And that was last month I did that. And
did
then
the test.
my
Mhm.
confidence and hope is so um increased. I have confidence. I'm capable. I believe in this whole program. I know it's working for me. I know it will work for others. So, thank you.
Linda, that is amazing. And Julie, aren't you glad you said that? Because Linda said the same thing as you did, that she believes and knows she can do it. I mean, oh, Linda, that's all those numbers, your cholesterol and all that, like y'all, that's the thing. That's the visceral fat number that we care about, right? We want all of that. You don't want your like blood filled with fat. It's supposed to be
Oh,
red, not yellow or
also, just real fast on my Rinfo scale, so much was red, and I've got only one red left. And
yay!
it's like my fat part, but still, and my visceral fat right now is in the green. It's 11 instead of whatever it was, like 17. I don't know.
Right, right,
It's
whatever it was.
awful.
Yes. And y'all, that's the thing. The day that your Renfo turns green is the best day ever. So I want you focused on that. That's why I want you to weigh every day. So your brain is just registering what color everything is. I don't want you to obsess about it. I just want you to do it and move on. It's data. Okay. Linda, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Does anyone else want to share? And then I have a few little tips. Anybody else?
I'll share.
All right. Mary Kane. You're not a coach, are you, Mary? All
No,
right.
I'm not a coach. So my name is
Okay.
Mary Kane. I live in New Hampshire. It's been freezing here. I started August 6th. I lost 31.8 pounds. Christy
Yay.
Miller is my coach. So I
Yay.
just want to start with something a little bit different. So with
Okay.
the Renpo scale, it's made such a difference. I had several days where I stayed the same, but my fat content had gone down, which was
Yes.
such a blessing. And I didn't want to weigh every day. And I discussed that when I started the 10X. I discussed that with Krista that I don't like to do that. But I agreed that I would try it for a couple of weeks. And she kept telling me, it's just data. It's just data. I have trouble with the swings in the scale. But
Yeah.
that day when I had stayed the same and then my fat had gone down, it was much better. I still struggle with it, but I'm doing it, trying not to let it bother me.
Mary,
Um,
that's so good. Thank you for bringing that up because did y'all hear that? Something else changed. And if you only had a number you're looking at, you would just be mad. You'd just be like, I'm sick of
yes,
it, not do it. So that's why I want you to get her info. Okay. Yay, Mary.
that's
Keep
right.
going.
So before I started, my body hurt so badly. I even had trouble getting off the couch. That doesn't happen anymore. I can get up. And actually, I have two little great grandsons, 3 and 2, and I can get on the floor and get up after, because they're so fast and get right
Right.
up without any problem. Where before I had to have help. And, with those two little busy boys, I needed somebody right there because I had to go redirect them from getting in the cupboard or whatever. My
Right.
reflux has improved. I have more energy, better sleep. I have a lot of confidence now. So when I started this, I had talked with another friend and we decided, well, we'll just lose 20 pounds. We can probably do 20 pounds. I really needed to lose 50. And, but now, like Christy is such a great coach. She has helped me so much, and these meetings are fantastic. Now I know I have the confidence that yes, I'm going to get to goal, but better than that, I'm going to keep it off. I'm a restart. I had done this back in like when it was MetaFast, and I had lost
Okay.
65.5 pounds. I kept it off for a long time, did great, but I never transitioned correctly. So
Yeah.
that was my problem. The other big thing is my asthma is improved greatly. And
Good.
I just want to say one thing. You had said we have to make a decision just to do it, to do something. So with the step that I've been walking, and it's been really cold here.
Yeah.
This morning it was 18, and I decided, yeah, I
Mary,
got
Lord.
dressed up. I got dressed up, and I went out. I walked for 38 minutes, and down the street from us, there's a like a horseshoe street, but it's straight uphill. It's a
Okay.
very steep uphill, and then you start to go down. So I got around the top and I'm coming down, and now I hear big dogs barking, and I don't know that area, and I was afraid. So now I had to go back up the hill and come back down. But even last week, when it was only 2 degrees here, I still went out in the morning and did my walk. So you're right, Molly. You have to make the decision to do it and not second guess it. Just do it.
Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Oh,
Yep.
Mary. I mean, and y'all, how many people would be like, no, it's 2 degrees. I'm not doing it. Like so many people would be say no. So Mary, that is incredible because see, the step bed is awesome. I just joined one
Yes.
too. And
Oh, good.
because it just makes
It
you're
makes you do it.
committed, right? It's a
Right.
commitment. You made a
Right.
decision to do it and you're committed. In all fairness, like, okay, Mary Kane, I live in Louisiana in the swamp in Baton Rouge. So it is, a balmy 55 degrees here today, which I know makes you want to come punch me because it's not that cold here. But to us, it's really cold. And I walk my dog. I live in a mid-rise, so I have to take him out. But step back gave me a little more steps, but it's kind of another, like, I don't have a choice. I have to walk him. So it just happens, right? I just have to. And I love your commitment to that, Mary. That's really awesome. And I also love your accent for New Hampshire.
Oh,
Wish I could do it so good. I'm sure you're like, I don't like yours. You sound like a hick. Because,
no. I like the accents from the South.
oh, okay. Well, Mary, thank you for sharing that.
Thank
And I
you.
love that y'all heard another restart. She's another restart. So it's you. I think everyone who's talked today has been a restart. Pretty sure. No one's perfect, right? All right, Michelle. Hi. Are you a coach?
Unmute. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Are you a
Okay.
coach?
I am not a coach and I am not a restart. I'm brand new.
Okay. Yay. Here
Well,
we
not brand
go.
new.
All right. Give us
Um,
your stats, Michelle.
okay, so I started on September 10th. I actually started before I even got my box. I talked to my coach and I said, I'm done. I'm
Who's your
done. I'm
coach?
done. I'm done. I'm done. Suzanne Smallwood.
Okay. Great.
Yep,
Great.
she's wonderful.
Great.
So,
Yes.
and she just inspired me during that phone call. And even before I got the box, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat five small meals. I didn't do so well, as well
Yeah.
as I did when I got my fuelings, but I was just done. So September 10th is my start. I've lost 37.6 pounds. Um,
Yay.
thank you. And my 5 things that I've gained, I'm much more comfortable in my clothes and in my body.
Yep.
Definitely. Fun with my family. I feel like I'm a better mom.
Mm.
Um,
Tell me
just
more about that. Why are you a better mom?
doing more things, and I'm a yes mom now. I feel like, I know that's
Mm.
kind of like a phrase or whatever, but before I was like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to go out right now. No, I don't. Now I'm like, yeah, I'll bring you to your friends. Yeah, I'll do whatever you need me. I'm just, my kids are older. My son is in college. My daughter is a sophomore in high school, but I'm just helping them more. And, I don't know. I feel like a
Right.
better mom. I don't
Yeah.
feel like
You're
I was
more
a bad mom
present.
before, but more
Yeah. You're
present.
just more present and more able to do more. Yeah.
That's exactly right. A part of that is my next one. No need to drink alcohol.
Mm.
I don't, I feel like I thought that that was going to be hard and it wasn't. And then once I wasn't drinking and I was feeling better, I'm like, I feel like I needed to because I didn't feel good. I was
Yeah.
stressed. I was,
You wanted to
in
escape.
pain. I wanted to escape. I was in pain. I'm like, this is my, reward for getting through the day. And now my reward is I feel fantastic. So I don't have to.
Oh, Michelle, that's so good.
Yeah. Part of being a better mom too.
Yeah.
Um, a good role model for my kids too. I know that's a lot. And my husband too, because he's not on plan with me, but he is diabetic. So I'm making better food for the two of us and his numbers are getting better too. So
Oh,
um
good. That's
and
great.
the last one was fun. I just put flexibility.
Yes, flexible. Okay. And y'all, I want to address something. Michelle, thank you so much. Those are wonderful. I want to address something about the alcohol because I actually want to give you some party tips. since you are probably going to some things, right? We've got things that come up in December. Um, I want you to focus on the people, not the food, not the drink, but the people at the party. And I promise you, if you do that, it just shifts your focus because you're looking for other things. I will tell you this, and put in the chat if you can relate with this, but food was my drug of choice. 1,000%. I didn't really care about drinking or any of that. I mean, I'd drink sometimes, but food was my escape. It takes work every day to choose not to numb with it because it's what I've always chosen to do. It's what I've always picked. I've always done, Doesn't matter if it's a good thing for you or a bad thing for you. If it's a bad thing for you and you're still good at it, that's what you pick, right? Do y'all know the beignet story? Oh God, I guess I should just tell it. Okay, I'm going to tell it. It's bad. Okay, so when I lived in New Orleans, because I really think you're going to relate to this, if food is your drug of choice. So it sort of relates to what you're talking about, Michelle, and the alcohol. Like that was your reward. That was I just feel so bad. I want a reward. I want to escape. So I did that with food in mass quantities. Mass quantities. Can anyone relate to that? So I lived in New Orleans at the time. And do y'all know what beignets are? Do y'all know what they are? So they're fried bread, fried dough with powdered sugar on them. Like a funnel cake, if you're not from the South, it would be maybe like what a funnel cake is at the state fair or whatever. So they're like a puff like this, and they have sugar on them. And they come 3 to an order. 3 to an order, which is, they're pretty big. So I was in a horrible state. My 50th year ended up being like the worst year of my life. So I'd already started playing, like I told y'all, but this is now in the phase where I'm gaining and losing and just not doing the mental work to change. So something had happened that was upsetting to me. And I lived near City Park. And in City Park, there is a place called Cafe Du Monde. Do you know what that is? So there's a Cafe Du Monde in City Park, and there's one in the French Quarter, like right on the river. So there's 2 of them. World famous, been there forever. I went right on over to Cafe Du Monde and stood in line to order to go because Lord knows I'm not going to eat it in front of anyone. Can anyone relate to that? Where we're eating things in the car and throwing bags in this and hiding it in a trash can and whatever. So I'm thinking as I'm in line, there's several people in front of me, and I'm like, well, 1 order is not going to be enough. 2 isn't going to be enough. Like I'm just sitting there going, what am I going to do? I get to the thing, I'm like, I'll take 5 orders, please. 5. That is 15 beignets. Okay. I take them home like the drug addict that I was. I might as well have been shooting up heroin or something under the interstate, or whatever. And people will say, like every addiction is really difficult, and they are, but food is very difficult because you have to continue to eat. Nobody has to live to eat heroin to eat, or whatever. We don't have to drink alcohol or do heroin to live. I mean, I know a heroin person would say you do. Y'all get me. You get me. Okay. But we still have to eat. So I get home. Y'all, I ate them all within about probably a 6 or 7 hour span. All of them. My friend only told my one friend, like the next day, and she said, well, Mo, weren't they good? And I was like, no, they were not good. 15, they didn't even taste like anything anymore. Like, do y'all ever know what that, like when you overeat so much, nothing tastes anymore? Like nothing's special, nothing's exciting. It all tastes the same. The 15 beignets were just bulk. They didn't taste like anything. They didn't. So all this to say, that's the numbing out. So if you are at the party and you're wanting to go for the food, I want you to stop yourself and think, Why am I doing this? Am I feeling socially awkward? Am I nervous? Is this going to get me closer to my goal? Is this just when you started playing, did you ever find yourself in front of the cabinet? Like you're like, how did I get here? Like you didn't even think all of a sudden you're in front of the cabinet. Like, because it's such a habit. It's such a habit, you don't even know you're doing it. So before a party, so here's what I don't want you to do. Please don't. I tell you the beignet story, and y'all ended up in that video. Some of the stage pictures you saw of me, I went from telling one person, and only because she's my very best friend, to literally I have told thousands of people this story now, thousands, because I know you can relate. I know you know what it means to go home and eat like a drug addict, because I am certainly not going to frickin' eat 5 things of beignets at Cafe Du Monde, where there are not the healthiest people in the world anyway. But I was still not going to do it. I was going to go home and do that because of the shame. So I don't want you to feel shame. I want you to feel the truth. I want you to feel that feeling you're trying to avoid. Okay? And I want you to write it down. Make note of it. Write it down. Okay, I've noticed when my kids piss me off, I want to go eat their goldfish. Or whatever. I don't have kids. Or, I when my husband makes me want to throw the laundry at him, I want to go eat a ding dong or whatever. So whatever it is, like, what is it? What's setting you off? Stop, challenge, and choose, like Dr. A says. And one of my favorite things that Dr. A has ever said is you buy your willpower at the grocery store. If I bring the big thing of nuts from Costco in this house, I'm eating them. I can't buy the big thing of nuts from Costco. I cannot do it. I'll never be able to do that. And now I physically could not eat 15 beignets or all the nuts or whatever. I physically couldn't do it, but I sure could then. My stomach was so stretched out, I sure could then. Okay? So before parties, here, I'm going to read y'all a few things I wrote down. I want you to eat before you go. I really, really, really do. I want you to eat before you go. There's probably not going to be anything that's a James Beard award-winning food experience at a big Christmas party. It's going to be gross cold chicken and gross something fried and some icky cheesecake from Costco. Like nothing's going to be even worth it. So I really want you to eat your lean and green before you go. Don't count on some meal being served at a party to be a full lean and green. You know it won't be. You're just making it an excuse before you go. Just to be able to eat that little bread they put in front of you or whatever. Because, oh, they didn't give me enough chicken. Don't do that. Eat before you go. Put a bar in your purse. I have eaten a bar in a bar. I have eaten a bar right in the middle of a bar. I don't care. They're good. They're yummy. They're quick. They're good. Okay? Bring your fuelings with you. Have stuff in your car. Have stuff in your purse. If you live somewhere hot, not something that'll melt, but just always have something with you. Like I could probably pull out 5 bars out of my purse right here. Like I just always have them with me. Okay? So in case of emergency. Another thing, I promise you, y'all, this whey protein, if you don't have any, and talk to your coach about this, but like with Becky in her case, she needed more protein. So we added a scoop of whey every day because there's 24 grams of protein in 1 scoop. So right before, look, I still have some left. I have one of these every day. I have a scoop of whey, and then I put a fueling shake in it. And I will tell y'all, the rich dark chocolate fueling shake mixed with 1 thing of whey is like a Frosty from Wendy's. Like you can't see now, but honestly, there's still some thickness in here, and I made it like an hour ago. Like it's very thick, and I just use unsweetened vanilla almond milk, ice, and I kind of layer it, and I'll put a scoop of this, put some more ice, put some vanilla almond milk, and then put a packet. So on 5-in-1, that would be considered 2 fuelings because I put a fueling packet and a scoop of whey, which is basically 1 fueling all together in 1 shake. But I am in optimization, so I eat a few more calories than, if I was on 5-in-1. But it really probably won't hurt your weight loss. But I do want you to talk. Some of the coaches might want to kill me for saying that, but we all need extra protein. So if you eat a little bit extra chicken or a little bit of the whey, and if you see your scale stall, then probably stop that. But it helps you feel full. Like Becky's scale started dropping more. She just needed more protein. Okay. Oh, make some trail mix. Hold on. Yeah, front load with whey. Oh, sparkling water in a wine glass or champagne glass is so fun. Like a lot of times, it's just about the glass. It's not about the alcohol. It's just holding a pretty glass. So get some Perrier or whatever and put that in any kind of glass, and you'll just feel festive. So trail mix. Optavia. To clarify, this is not two essential fuelings. Wait, Char. Okay, I think you're saying what I'm saying. So, like, I'm saying one scoop of whey is basically the equivalent of one essential fueling. So, it would be in place of one of your five.
Can I just clarify what I'm saying in the
Yes,
chat?
yes, clarify.
So clients that are in active weight loss that are slipping into the habit of eating two fuelings at one time, that's not a good habit to get into. So Molly's doing a whey protein and a fueling that is really, I mean, that's less carbs, less sugar than two essential fuelings, because that is not a good habit to slide into, doubling up and eating two fuelings because you're feeling hungry or you've got the mental hunger going on. So just want to clarify, because I know that some clients are struggling and they're eating two fuelings at once. And I'm like, that's a slippery slope to get into.
No, Shar, you're right. And y'all, like I said, I'm in optimization, so that's something that I do. And here's a really good thought. Thank you, Shar, and a really good question to test if you're mentally hungry or physically hungry. Would you eat boiled chicken? If you'd eat boiled chicken, you're hungry. If you're like, nah, I wouldn't eat boiled chicken, you are not physically hungry, you're mentally hungry. And there's a difference. That's you wanting to soothe. Okay. So the trail mix. Our popcorn, the kernels have been revamped. I need to reorder some. I'm out. I would show you that if I had it. You could put one of our Optavia popcorns. That counts as one optional snack. You could break up a bar, put a bar in there. You could put some crunchers, whatever. You could mix it up, but you got to portion it out. Like, so if you put three things that are fuelings, portion it out into three bags. But that's a great way for you to have a little snack. And Ascend products, half of an Ascend is basically a fueling. Shar, I think you'd agree with me there. Like, but I had a client yesterday tell me, she's like, I know I can't do that because I'll eat it all. So if that's you and you won't leave half a bar behind for later, don't get them. Do not get them. Okay. The Optavia cereal, the new cereal is great in the Ascend line, but y'all, I love the Optavia Essential cereal, the cinnamon. I get it still. I eat it. I had some this morning before Pilates. This is another EAAs. Please take these. These are magic powder. They will help your hair, skin, nails. They help you to feel full. Follow the directions on the bag. There's two flavors. This is orange mango, and then there's strawberry lemonade. I like this one better, but I have clients who like both. You mix it up with water, shake it, I put ice in it, drink it within 15 minutes of starting. It's not meant to be sipped on for a long time. You need to consume it. So it's a liquid vitamin, basically. It's a powder, but it's going to become liquid when you add water. And then, oh, and sometimes I mix that with vanilla shake or vanilla whey, and it tastes like a dreamsicle. Remember dreamsicles? I'd eat a bunch of those when I was little too. But it tastes like a dreamsicle shake if you do the orange mango. And then I love our calorie burn infusers. I love these. Now they have caffeine in them, so if you're caffeine sensitive, don't get that and don't drink them late. You know, I would not have more than one or maybe two at the most of these a day, but they're really good and they're amazing. I love the mixed berry mixed with the cherry pomegranate Ultima electrolytes. Cherry, pomegranate, and mixed berry mixed in one. Well, I drank plain water this morning in Pilates, but I usually mix it in here. I put both containers in here and shake it. It's delicious. You'll thank me later. Okay, and Rhonda Flack taught me that. I take no credit. She's an awesome coach. Okay, now our last thing we're going to do, we're going to figure out your weight with a date for Christmas morning. So on that piece of paper where you wrote your five things, So remember we put the sentence at the bottom that says, I weigh blank on Christmas morning. So I want you to pick a number right now. We're going to choose a number. So whatever you weighed this morning, it's December 8th. So we have, let's count, 1, 2, like 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks and like 4 days. What are you going to weigh that morning? So you know your average. We lose 1 to 3 a week. So I think 6 is probably a safe bet. You might be losing a little bit more than that. Your rate might be a little faster. It might be a little slower. But right now, I want you to choose it and write it on your paper. And I would love for you to share it in the chat after you write it down. And then I'm going to have you do something else. So what will you weigh on Christmas morning? All right, Terry, 150, 215, great. 114, 285. Okay. Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. So proud of you for look at this. So you've owned it. I want you to make this your screensaver. Take a picture of your paper and make it your screensaver on your phone. I want your eyeballs looking at it every day. On this paper, the weight paper that I showed you, I want you to write, I weigh blank on 12/25. I want you to write it on that paper. I want your brain looking at it every day. I weigh blank on 12/25. So it's your screensaver. You have it on your daily weigh-in chart. And if you do a journal or any kind of paper calendar, I want you to write it every day. I weigh blank on 12/25. Y'all, I promise you, you will meet or exceed your goal. And you will make much better decisions while you're at parties or at things before 12/25 because you are going to want to make that happen. Okay? Does anyone have any questions for me? We are right at an hour, so yay, we did it. I'm so happy you came. Thank you for your time. Is everyone good? Any questions? Okay. Y'all are so welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. And look, each Monday in December at noon Central, there will be a Merry Monday. There'll be different people. So this was my week. But I'll see y'all another time on Coffee with Clients or I don't know, something. I lead stuff a lot. So I'm so glad you came. Pat yourself on the back. You did a great job. You care about yourself, so you showed up. Okay? Mwah. Love you, mean it. Have a great day. I'm so proud of you. Bye, guys.